Hi doctor, my name is Nuri Izzianti binti Muhammad Yusuf and my metric number is 270890. Okay, I am the presenter from Group 8. Would like to present about our research. This research is about waste elimination on the Dunkin Donut businesses. Okay, the intro is first many fast food companies have come into existence and become the craze of society worldwide, especially in developed countries. The existence of fast food also provide many benefits to communities across the globe. Third is the waste elimination problem faced by fast food company can be solved by using lean production. Just in time or GIT also need to be known. GIT is one of the brains of the lean management concept. Okay. As already mentioned, this concept was developed by the Toyota company. In this GIT concept, a company only produce the request product according to how much the company need, how much, as well as when the product is need, easier to understand is that all facilities, material and energy, work and so on. Okay. Now the objective first is identify was elimination in Dunkin Donut. Okay, this study aimed to identify what type of waste elimination exists and what are the tribal team in Dunkin Donut business. Okay, second is determine the method lean production just in time or just in time or GIT that can solve that waste elimination problem of Dunkin Donut. Okay, this method determination is an essential point in this study aim to first find out the 10 practice that can be applied to Dunkin Donut business in growing that upgrading Dunkin Donut businesses. Third is examine that management method used by Dunkin Donut. Okay, in this study, various method and need to collect data related to the management system allowed in running that Dunkin Donut business. Okay, last is identify the comparison company effective or ineffective to manage waste elimination based on 10 practices. Okay. This comparison are needed to determine whether or not the management system is effective in Dunkin Donut businesses. Okay. Okay. Now I will present about research methodology. In our research. Okay. First, methodology. This session will also discuss in detail some crucial point in the method and strategy used in completing this study. Okay, first complete. Okay, methodology. All right. First is population and sampling. Second is research instrument. Third is data collection, and last is data analyzer technical. Okay, population and sampling. The researcher decide on a Dunkin Donut base for sampling and the sampling form in based on a simple random method. The Dunkin Donut brains. For example, first is Dunkin Donut Terminal Awam Lakin, Johor Bahru, and Dunkin Donut Ion Serabang, Negeri Sembilan. Okay. In the study, the author used several instruments in collecting data. Among them, first interview and third is library reference. Interview. Okay. Interview is the respondent to this interview were Dunkin' Donut employer by calling them use form, which only took 30 minutes to conduct. The interview process also work following the SOP set by the government to prevent the transmission of COVID-19. Before an interview is complete, the research has first interview were used in the interview question. I think were used in Malay language to facilitate the interview process. This can smooth my our process of interview. The question that were given just focusing on the necessary aspect the study. A guide to the interview question can be found in the interview session. That's all from me. Thank you, sir.
Okay, my name is Yusniza bin Roslan. My metric number 270474. I will continue the presentation 4.0 for background Dunkin' Donut. Dunkin' Donut is international business founded by William Rosenberg in 1950 in Swansea. Main dish at Dunkin' Donut is donut and coffee, but Dunkin' Donut still sell other products like sandwich and other beverage. First shop opened on 1955, growing into the world leading donut and coffee shop. Have more than 12,500 restaurants in the world at 46 countries. In 2007, Dunkin' Donut bought 50% of Parico's share. At 1970, opened first Dunkin' Donut at Asian countries at Japan. On 1998, Dunkin' Donut opens first store at Lebanon. The next is a background on the history. Dunkin' Donut. Okay, William Rosenberg born on 10 June 1916. They were Jewish immigrants from Eastern Europe and were raised at Boston. Left school after grade 8 and then he works on a various job and then he be the sales manager at the age of 21 years old. And then he worked on a shipyard. In this work, he learned and then he get the inspiration to open a donut coffee shop. And then he opened the donut coffee shop for the first time. He used the truck he buy from the telecommunication companies and then he make a truck to be a food truck and then the business slowly grow up. Okay, next is Dunkin' Donuts operation. Dunkin' Donut operation background. Okay, in the US, Dunkin' Donut is often compared to Togo Sandwich Shop and Baskin-Robbins. The competition also came from small local shops. In 1972, Dunkin' Donut started a business selling munchkin, which are balls made from donut hole. In 1996, Dunkin' Donut's business image was affected in the Lower Cape Cod area in Eastham, Massachusetts, USA. In 2021, Dunkin' Donuts sold over 700 million munchkin recorded. Now Dunkin' Donut has become a part of pop culture in the United States. It is the great achievement from Dunkin' Donut. Okay, for 5.0 literature review. In literature review, I will describe about the just-in-time JIT and lean production. Okay, JIT is one of the inventory control system that has got the interest of many manufacturing firms. JIT manufacturing will significantly increase an organization's efficiency by reducing inventory and improving product quality and output productivity as it is better suited to the organization. Okay, next, it's a business philosophy that has a better inventory management system in tandem with other systems. This program includes the following. First, a framework for improving configuration. Second, a framework for enhancing hygiene. Third is a framework for enhancing efficiency, and last, a framework for increasing efficiency. Okay, JIT aim to reduce waste from overproduction, waiting for the customer, surplus inventory, complete quality management, and consumer commitment. JIT inventory is designed to avoid case where the least reach demand and there is no place to store the excess inventory. The goal for quality development in the manufacturing process is the list of 7 waste. They are as follows: overproduction waste, waste of waiting, transportation waste, production waste, inventory waste, motion waste. Product. Producing defective product is a waste. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Zahri Hikmah bin Hamdan. My metric number is 271027. I would like to present about process waste eliminations in Dunkin Donuts. So, in this part, we must really understand and we can identify what is the waste that come from the Dunkin Donuts and how they solve the problem by using the practices from JIT or lean productions. Firstly, what is the waste that come from Dunkin Donuts, or what is the Dunkin Donut waste? Firstly, we can say that the process or the waste elimination is one of the suitable method to increase the company profits and achieve efficiency in their production system. Each process need to be evaluated to have add value during the production of goods and services according to Tanya 2009. So, however, all the waste or unnecessary waste need to be eliminated so it can help the operation run smoothly. So what is the waste that can be found in Dunkin Donut? Firstly is overproductions. Overproduction means that a company produce a product in excess that can cause losses and increase costs in operation. Based on the interview conducted, most respondents claim that many donuts would have been wasted if donut had not been sold. Although the management has ordered donut according to the set of the quantity, the issue of overproduction still happen. As a result, the company has to bear the operating cost of producing donut, the cost of disposing of waste, and others. And it obviously can affect the company, especially on finance. So what the company can do? Firstly, the company should order the number of donuts according to the current situation. For example, in holidays or the festive season, they can order more. Or they can see the demand by the customer before they request the donut from the factory. Our respondent also suggested that Dunkin Donut company can give extra donut or unsold donut to people who are needy. For example, homeless or needy people. This way is not only the company can reduce the cost of disposal operation, but also can help to improve the image of Dunkin Donut, and Dunkin Donut also can use this alternative as their corporate social responsibility or CSR. Second, this company also have a problem in terms of waiting. Waste of waiting can occur due to unnecessary processes and machine that cause issues during the product preparations process. For example, in the matter of Dunkin Donut, respondents said that although the devices used by the companies are often maintained, there is still a problem of the machine damage. Based on the experience come from the respondent one, there was a problem with a beverage preparation machine, such as blender, that suddenly broke down. He said this might be due to the machine being used frequently over a long time. As a result, the customer have to wait to get their drinks, and it's totally waste of time. So what the companies can do, firstly, the companies must ensure that every electrical appliances must function adequately, and the old machines need to be replaced to increase their production's capacity. So the lastly, the waste that we can find in Dunkin' Donut is overprocessing. Overprocessing can be happen when some processes are considered unnecessary. According to the respondent 1, he said that some methods are deemed not to add value to the product and even cause the product to be less prevalent in the producing drinks to the customer. For example, he said the dosage of water mixture proposed by the company makes the drink had less palatable compared to drinks at other companies. Therefore, it is not appropriate to add unnecessary process so that the product is less prevalent. Respondent 3 also said an approach does not need to be done by the company is ordering the donut to be returned to the factory. According to him, this will only increase the company expenses because the companies need to provide vehicles and cost of the vehicle operations. He suggested that each Dunkin' Donut branch manage its solid waste disposal, which could help reduce the operating costs. So what is the way how the Dunkin' Donuts to eliminate their waste and solve the problems? Firstly, they use the flexible resources. Secondly, they use the cellular layouts. Third, they use the pull system. Fourth, the Kanban. And 5, lead time components. Practices can also solve waste elimination problems. So this is the some practices that they use to solve the problems. Firstly, they use flexible resources. For example, Dunkin' Donuts should reduce the weightage of time they face. Therefore, with this practice, the company will have a multifunctional employee. For example, employees can be cashier, auditors, and consult donuts. Employees have various skills in the job, and the practices of flexible resources also can diversify the diversity the functions of machines by using the multifunctional machine in producing a product. Secondly, the Dunkin' Donut can use in dealing the problem motion wastage is cellular layouts. In this practice, the layout is given emphasis. Unpredictable or non-strategic layout will have a bad effect on their operations. Therefore, the Dunkin' Donuts need to organize the layouts strategically. For example, if the donut storage area is placed in the back and the position of the tools is not arranged, it will make it difficult for the employee in front to pick up the donut to give to the customer. They will make it difficult for employees and will also cause a waste of time and movement. Third, they use the pull system. What is the pull system? The pull system is to produce product based on the customer demand, not based on the forecast. According to the Dunkin' Donuts produce its product based on the forecast by ordering products such as donut directly from the factory in the specific quantity. This can cause their product not to be sold out due to the erratic buying the specific quantities. For example, can be explained here when a heavy rainy day or rainy season can cause customer to decrease because their movement is limited and ultimately cause the donut not to be sold. It also therefore by adopting these practices, Dunkin Donuts product can be produced based on the customer demand by producing the product directly in the store with some stock available. The following thought practice the Dunkin Donut can implement is dealing with the problem with is Kanban. Kanban is organizational structure that uses visual cues to move inventory. In Dunkin Donut business structure, Kanban involves suppliers of raw materials, storage warehouse, and even shop to sell. If the Kanban practice is used in the Dunkin Donuts, it can prevent inventory accumulation in Dunkin Donuts. For example, materials such as eggs should be ordered according to this practice by ordering eggs when the eggs in the storage place, such as the warehouse or store, have been used. This is because in this practice, the order made based on the stock that has been used. Accumulation inventory can cause damage to the inventory as well as can cause the goods and to exceed the expiration date where it's too long. Then lastly, the Dunkin Donut use the practice the lead time component. Lead time is time from the order is first placed until the order reach to the customer. Every business usually have its lead time. Therefore, in the Dunkin Donut, the practice of the lead time can be used to reduce the problem of wasting time. For example, in Dunkin Donuts, donuts should be cooked using the faster method or the faster processing than the current method, which accept donut twice a day in the morning and the afternoon. If the donuts run out is in the morning, customer have to wait for the donut until the noons and it's a very waste time. So it's a very important to reduce the time the customer to wait. So this practice can be used when the donut stock is already to be sold out. The customer do not have to wait too long. In terms of the raw material delivery process, the management must also find suppliers who can provide supplies faster to avoid the problem lack of stock. So there are 5 practices how they can solve the problems. And the conclusions. The objective of this study have been achieved. Was able to identify the appropriate operating methods, waste elimination, and the practices used in the Dunkin Donuts. Based on the lean production or just in time, 5 of the 10 practices selected are very helpful to this company in dealing the waste elimination that occurs in its company. These 5 practices are the 5 best practices in solving waste elimination problems faced by Dunkin Donut. That is it. Thank you very much.